In recent years, the use of DNA across scientific fields has increased significantly. It can be used in paternity testing, evolution research, medical therapies, and forensic identification. DNA fingerprinting is when we analyze DNA to identify individuals, and has been used in criminal cases to help place a suspect or victim at a proposed crime scene, to eliminate or include suspects, and in more recent years to help free those wrongfully convicted in the days before DNA analysis was possible. In DNA fingerprinting, we look at VNTRs, which stands for variable number tandem repeats, and this is a way that different alleles for the same gene are differentiated in the genetic code. For example, one allele may have 4 repeats and the other allele may have 6 repeats, which causes them to be different lengths. And when a jello electrophoresis is ran, this variation in length of the gene causes the alleles, which appear as bands, to migrate to different locations, with the shortest traveling the farthest towards the positive side and the longest staying the closest to the start or negative side. These variations and repeats can be used to help identify the perpetrator of a crime. Today we are going to look at a case that used DNA fingerprinting to discover who damaged another's property. This is my dog Jackson, his favorite toy. He has had it since he was a puppy and he sleeps with it each night. A few days ago, the elephant was found in our living room floor, with most of the stuffing pulled out of the head and the left ear missing. We know there are 4 other dogs in our house who could have possibly torn up Jax's elephant, so let's look at the suspects. First we have Ruby, our 2-year-old rescue dog. Then we have Dilly and Hercules, 2 of Ruby's puppies. And lastly we have Jax's own sister Ellie, who was a 3-year-old Chihuahua Dachshund mix. Because no one actually witnessed the crime, we decided to run 2 DNA analyses on 2 different VNTR loci on the DNA found on the ear of the elephant. This is the analysis of locus A. Dilly and Hercules and Ruby all match at 1 allele. This makes sense because Ruby is the biological mother of both Dilly and Hercules, so they should match her at 1 allele. Ellie and Jax have no alleles matching the sample DNA for locus A. Dilly and Hercules are both full matches for locus A and cannot be eliminated as suspects. At locus B, Ruby has 1 allele that matches the sample DNA, but only Ellie and Dilly match both alleles. This means we cannot eliminate Dilly and Ellie as suspects. When we combine the information from these 2 analyses, we see that the first and second analyses eliminate Jax, our victim, because none of the alleles match his. The first analysis also eliminates Ruby and Ellie as suspects, and the second analysis eliminates Ruby and Hercules. Ruby, however, is a partial match, meaning she is related to the suspect. Since one of Ruby's alleles matches at both loci, basically a 50% match, this tells us she is likely the parent of the perpetrator. The only one who matches completely both loci is Dilly, Ruby's daughter, meaning her DNA is on the elephant's ear and she is likely the one responsible for tearing up Jax's toy, and we cannot eliminate her as a suspect.